Alright, good morning everyone, welcome in. Today is Wednesday, April 17th, 2024, and we are back with day 2 of Dishonored, Death of the Outsider. I'm aiming to hopefully reach the halfway point today. We need to get basically through mission 2, the rest of mission 2, we're about halfway through. And maybe partially through mission 3 today. I still have no reason to believe that we'll be able to finish this by Friday, but there won't be a weekend stream this weekend because I have to clean house. I have to do my spring cleaning. It'll take me 2 consecutive days. There's no way I could stream and do that at the same time. What we'll probably do is we'll make as much progress as possible, and then we might need 1 or 2 days in the following secondary game streams to finish it up. 2 at most. The thing that takes the longest for these for this game is the contracts. The contracts are like little additional side quests, but you get a lot of money for them, and with money you can get upgrades, which makes everybody happy. Everybody benefits. So, and it wouldn't be an in-depth playthrough if we didn't at least try or attempt to do all of the side stuff in the game as well. Considering how short the main story is, you could literally speedrun this game in 6 hours if you wanted to. If you didn't do anything except the main missions, so it's very possible, but we're trying to get everything. I've noticed that I feel like it's a little bit easier to get dialogue in this game so far, but that's easy for me to say because I haven't gone into the 2 difficult areas of this mission yet, which are indoors. Being indoors is what makes things complicated. I can't just, hover above a bunch of people on the street. I gotta find creative ways to traverse the inside of a building without being seen. That's kind of hard to do depending on the level design, so. But we'll see what we can do. I'm aiming to finish mission 2 today. If I finish mission 2 today, I will be happy with our progress. I think we can absolutely do that in 4 hours. So Wednesday is normally my stream day off, but I took yesterday off instead because I swapped my work schedule from Tuesday off to Monday off. So everything is kind of moved up a little bit this week. We'll still have a Friday stream and it'll still be a normal length, but today and tomorrow's streams are going to be the truncated 4-hour streams. So I'm going to try to finish mission 2 and get started with 3. And then tomorrow, I would aim to get halfway through 3 and maybe close to the beginning of 4. And then try to see. We might be able to finish mission 5 on Friday. I don't know. It just depends on how long it takes me to get these contracts done. Yeah. Dr. Casper, thank you for redeeming first. Welcome in. Schiller, thank you for redeeming second. Welcome in as well. Ahoy, and good afternoon to you, Dr. Casper. Sprocket, welcome in. I see you peeking and lurking. Sunshine Soda, good morning. Yeah, we gotta. This guy. I feel like this game doesn't have as good of a soundtrack as Dishonored 2, but it's up there for sure. Everybody, Malaka. You still have the ATC PTSD. Yeah. Everybody benefits. I was trying to, what was his name? Marcos? That was his name. Sprocket, I'm surprised you've never played this. Definitely gonna play it, but on the hardest difficulty, fairly slowly to enjoy it all, yeah. So yeah, one of the main differences is in this game, there is no, benefit to being the good guy. There's no, low chaos, high chaos. There's only getting detected and not getting detected. So it is possible to kind of drag this out a little longer if you don't want to get detected and you want to get creative with your approach to it. But at the most, we've been stealthy insofar that I get the dialogue that I need and then I kill everybody in the area because I don't care. But also trying to make sure that I do what I need to do to accomplish the contracts. Some of the contracts seem pretty straightforward, but sometimes they're a little complicated to pull off, especially if you're trying to do the contracts and do a stealthy playthrough. But yeah, this game is absolutely worth your time and a playthrough if you like the Dishonored games, for sure. This one is it's a really good one. I also like that the themes in this game are really dark. This is probably the darkest themed game in all the games, really. The little stuff that you read, the little things on the streets. The last chapter of this game is my absolute favorite. It has horrifying apparitions that are terrifying. I love it. I love it. This game is just like it's like a stealth horror game in some aspects. It just kind of starts off a little chill and gets darker as you go. So I really like it. Yeah. So yeah, that's the plan for today. And then so yeah, Death of the Outsider today, tomorrow Friday, no weekend stream. And then on Monday next week, we will continue our Techland Zombie Marathon. We finished the main story of Dead Island on Friday last week, and we're gonna play the Rider White campaign, which, from what I understand, Necro said it took him about 9 hours to do, but that was with him kind of just blowing through it with friends. But they also kind of dick around a little bit, so who knows how long it'll actually take. I'm hoping that it doesn't take more than 3 days. I'm hoping 2 days, but no more than 3. That's my hope. And then after that, we'll jump into Dead Island Riptide, which is a game that, kind of a smaller game that came out shortly after Dead Island 1. I don't know the story behind it. I think with Riptide you can import your characters from Dead Island if you have it installed and stuff, but I don't have any super OP characters. I thought about playing, I guess there's a new character you can play as in Riptide, but I think Alizarin was the one that said that they actually nerfed him. He was actually really good and then they nerfed him, but I might still play him anyway just to get something different and experience something different. And then Dead Island 2 after that, followed by Dying Light 1 and Dying Light 2. Fun fact, Dying Light 2 is going to have a nightmare mode added on April 18th. That's tomorrow. Yeah, I read about it on their dev blog. I don't think we'll be doing nightmare mode. I don't know if you... the thing is that I intended to do basically... What I intended to do with Dying Light 2 is to start a new playthrough to see the prologue in the beginning of the game and then switching to a New Game Plus file, because if you do a New Game Plus in Dying Light 2, it skips the most interesting part of the story, the beginning of it, if you ask me. It skips the entire intro scene. So I'm gonna find a creative way to do that. But the thing is that I don't think that I can do that. I don't think that I can do a New Game Plus with Nightmare Mode unless they've specifically added that. I'd like to, I want to look a little bit more into the details. But that's a long way off. We've got a lot of games to play in between now and then. That's at least a month and a half or 2 months of content away at this point. But I just wanted to throw it out there that Nightmare Mode is coming to Dying Light 2. And then, yeah, so, and then when we finish the Dishonored series, I have not decided what will replace it. This is a secondary game at the moment, so, it'll be replaced by a shorter game, either something I can complete in a week or so, or something like that. I don't think I'll start another series of games, whether they're linear or not. I'll probably play some one-off games. There's a game I've been wanting to play called Trash Panda. It's like a short little fun game about raccoons. Brutus told me about it, actually. So that'll be fun. And then I want to play the Untitled Goose Game, which, like, none of these games are like really story driven or too terribly interesting, I'm sure, but they'll be fun to play and watch, I think. So I think those we'll choose from those types of games for what follows the Dishonored series in the next secondary game week, which would be the week of April 29th. Okay, are we agreed? Alright, let's go ahead and jump back into our save file. We were in Mission 2, so we found Dowd. He's an old man now. He's not near he's just a shadow of the assassin that he once was. But he's got the bold idea to kill the outsider. Dun dun dun! And apparently we found out that there's a special knife that was used to kill the outsider. I don't know why it's in Karnaca. I have no idea why it's here at all. But in order to get access to it, we have to we have to get the combination to a safe at the bank. And 2 people have dual keys for the safe. We got one from, I think we got one combination from Ivan Jacoby's office, or 1 key. And today we've got to go into the Spectre Club to do our contracts, and then go into Shan Yun's apartment to get the other key. So that is what we're going to be doing today. Get sponsored to play Trash Panda as a Trash Panda. Yeah, I mean, it's just a little short game. It's like a little $10 game. I doubt that it'll take me more than a day or 2 to finish it. But I don't know. I don't even know what kind of game it is. I'm just gonna wing it without even knowing anything about it. Yeah, exciting times, huh, Spraka? And then, of course, with Untitled Goose Game, I have seen that game before. I think I've actually probably seen it from beginning to end. So some of the puzzle solutions I'm gonna know already, but that game is just too cute. I want to play it. I want to play it and actually experience it myself. Hey Wellsish, welcome in. Thanks for the good luck. And the gizmo. I see a little gizmo there. Casper, you paid €10 for Neo 2, and I'm 290 hours in after 1 month. So that's what you've been up to all this time, huh, Casper? 10 years, that's not bad. Hell yeah. I think Necro played Neo 2 for a little while, but I can't remember why he quit. Alright, Chapter 2, Follow the Ink. In his quest to kill the outsider, Dowd has learned of a special twin-bladed knife that's being held somewhere in Upper Syria. Find out who the eyeless leaders are and where they're keeping the knife. So, last time we were here... There's a bone charm nearby. Oh yeah, it's in here. Mark that. So we've got the tattoo, so they're gonna let us in here. However, they're gonna let us in here, but we need to sort around for clues, I guess. 2 of the contracts that we have here, these 2 are done. We've got these 2. Kidnap the bartender. The bartender at the Spectre Club is a lying, heartless snake. Needs to be taught a lesson. I'm gonna bury him in my garden. Okay, so we're probably gonna do this last after I get the information that I need. And then the missing brother, we will find him on the 3rd floor of the Spectre Club.
If I can just make it through this shift, you bet. Then I can go and have a mug of something at the pub and feel a little like myself again.
Always watching. Alright, let's look around for goodies.
I bet my last coin it's gonna be brined hagfish again.
Brined hagfish. These guys don't recognize me as the, you know, the brutal murderer, apparently. Like I was yesterday. Yesterday, some of the civilians were running away from me. Like, oh no! That is out of bounds. I've also got to remember to try to rob the black market at some point. Alright, what have I done and not done here? Book mine? Yeah, that's right, they don't have stun mines. Just looking for goodies. You. I already killed practically all the guards here because I got all their attention down the hallway. Yep, the massacre. Was a secret to this. Yeah, this is where I killed everybody. So in order to get to the black market, where was that? We already interacted with that. Hagfish Pearl, we already had that. We did implicate Ivan Jacoby for the sanguine infusion crimes. Is this where the blood flies were? I think so. Yeah, that's where the blood fly cage was. I want to make sure that I take the time to rob the black market this time. Got anything for me to steal?
No one says no to me. Not if they expect to be paid. That's for certain.
All right, got everything. Yep. Okay. On controller. That's right. We went upstairs last time. Finally, full on bullets. Alright, so we have the super secret knock for this, but we want to go and we want to get into the Spectre Club and start looking around.
May I help you with something?
Yes, a drink. Let me in.
The Spectre is a private club. Are you a member?
Show the tattoo.
Right here. See?
Yelena's work is getting sloppy. Nevertheless, you may enter.
Don't worry, you don't have to worry about Yelena anymore. She died. Alright, we'll blend right in, huh?
Yesterday, and I think I'll give it up.
Well, well, well. See you at the Spectre Club. Exclusive event tonight only. Dramatic Oration by Ludovicia in the main salon. Crystal cider, Orban rum coolers, Sarkonin rare vintage wines. Private gathering in the Crimson Parlor for preferred patrons only. We've got a newspaper. Deadly raid at the Albraca. That
Then where am I gonna get that?
it's still in jeopardy.
Welcome. Would you care for something to drink?
Alright, this is the
What do
bartender.
you have?
They're flushing the taps tonight, so there's no ale. But we've got whiskey, rum, and plague spirit. Or pear soda, if you're staying sober.
Do you have any house specialties?
Maybe you've heard of the sanguine infusion. But the
Maybe.
private lounge upstairs is booked for the next month. You'll have to come back another time if you want to try it.
Let's see. We'll get the plague spirit.
You sell that disgusting rat liquor here?
The plagued spirit is one of our specialties. You'll learn to like it.
No.
They're just jealous.
She doesn't
If I wanna
comment on
dance,
it?
Then I can twirl around all I want.
Can I get you something else?
Waiting. Games are still playing. I just gotta wait on it to come back. Alright, we should be back. Hold on, I gotta tab out of the game to get my stream going back on the computer I'm playing on. Back. Curse you, Twitch! Yeah, it's not Twitch. Nah, it's not Twitch. It's my internet. It's just something I just have to deal with now. Spectrum sucks and it'll never get any better. Just like my life. Anyway, Zombie Slayer, welcome in. I don't have the energy to read that today, but thank you for dropping that in there this morning. I hope you're doing okay. How are you doing today, Zombie Slayer? Alright, I like how we just drank all that liquor and then... We just drank all that liquor and then I was like...
Spectre,
I'm
you
gonna-
should definitely try the sanguine infusion. It's the house specialty.
I'm game. What is it? Whiskey? Some sort of potion? Is it like plague spirit?
I have to admit, I can't bring myself to swallow a concoction brewed from sewer rats.
They're Pandician bull rats, you twit. But no, nothing so vulgar. The infusion is a crimson elixir that pulls back the veil of mystery and allows you to commune directly with the void. It's distilled from the blood of the dying.
Indeed? How unusual. I'm all anticipation.
I assure you, once you've tried the infusion, you'll never be satisfied with mere alcohol again.
Alright, now we back. Arrows always find their targets. Millions of foes, this is true. We've been doing nothing but lethal playthroughs of the Dishonored games. And enemies from miles away. Miles away. Ultra Dishonored fans? I could get on board with that. Yeah, or as MDR says, hashtag fuck Spectrum. Yeah, exactly. Blood for the blood god. Yep, all of it. Hold on, I'm dropping some more frames. Not a lot, but a few. What do you got going on right now? What are you doing, Spectrum? I do know that AT&T is actually laying fiber in our area, so I'm really hoping that we'll have access to AT&T at some point. But Necro has issues with AT&T for some other reason, so I don't know if he'll actually want to switch to them or not. But they've got the big spools. Got the big spools out there, and they've been marking utility lines with little flags and spray paint and stuff. So we're gonna be getting the cool stuff soon. Huh. Do you guys have to take up the whole hallway? Like, is that like a rule? Alright.
I've given up half my hope.
Let's see. Let's see, with the Spectre Club, we read that. Fancy place. Sneaky pickpocket. Deadly raid at the El Barca. Am I gonna have to create a channel points redemption for this? Door is blocked. Like how nobody at all. Go. Please, just place marker. Mobile mimicry. Semblance drains less void energy. Yes, I will take it. I'll take it. Mind your business, folks. Cabinet key.
The other night, I almost saw his little face. Maybe I can talk to him. Say I'm sorry.
Alright. Nobody questioned me coming out of there. It's all good. There's a bone charm.
Think I heard something?
There's a bone charm behind here. Cursed gaze. Targets marked with foresight have reduced health. Only one target at a time can be marked by foresight. I don't think health is an issue. Hey, Hypnotic, welcome in. If an NPC doesn't stand in your way blocking your progress, they take their NPC card and they can't appear in any other game for 5 years. Yeah, I don't think these guys appear in any other games, so unfortunately they have no incentive to not block the hallways. Okay, there's some other stuff behind the counter, but I got the important things. Private. There's only one way out of this world. Death? Didn't we all collectively know this? So I think up here will be hostile territory.
I've never seen you before.
Damn right. Nothing. Alright, let's get some dialogue, shall we?
At last, the infusion is flowing. Brace yourselves. The factotum said that tonight's vintage should be savored. Strictly for connoisseurs, he said. The outsider will walk with us tonight.
I feel it singing through my veins. Oh, the exquisite pain. The veil parts.
Remarkable. We're already crossing over. Our donor must be eager to die. I hate it when they linger. I much prefer a hasty death. Oh, it laps at me like the ocean itself.
It's not... it's like black nails clawing at my stomach. I can taste blood.
The deeper mysteries surround me. The outsider watches. Oh, his discerning black eyes, anxious and developing.
The room is spinning. By the void, I can't move, but the room turns around me. I'm going to be sick.
Yeah. Yeah, about that. It's just sick. It's just sick. What else we got up here? We got some stuff in cabinets, but I don't want to cause a ruckus yet. Not yet.
Ugh, you barely shuffled the cards. I have nothing.
You're bluffing.
Oh, so you can hear my thoughts now.
What if I could? You know what we did back at the Royal Conservatory. It's such a shame the Oraculum was destroyed. Such a beautiful device.
Yes, I remember. But did it really work? I find it hard to believe that the Oracular Order could have been manipulated like that.
I saw it with my own eyes. A powerful contraption channeling the minds of the living through the bodies of the dead. We could hear their thoughts, witness their dreams, even put our words in their mouths.
I've been trying to predict the weather using frog entrails. I haven't had much luck with it.
We'll practice together, if you let me win this round.
Let you win?
These pseudo-spiritualists will never know what we've known. Maybe we should leave them. Go back to the old Brigmore place.
Wait, something's off. What happened here? Someone's broken in!
Nobody's done any such thing. I think you should
What a shame. Where did you steal that piece of the boy?
When was the last quick save? Alright, I didn't know they would notice the open thing. Normally by the time I get up here, I've already killed everyone. Is your dialogue broken?
Shan Yan says access to the walkway is invitation only today. Some sort of fancy private party.
Mother would have shown these posers a thing or two.
The walkway is off limits today, even for members. Private concert.
Skin and bones.
Yeah, it got chaotic. I didn't know they would notice that the cabinet was open. You don't have as many creative ways to neutralize enemies in this game.
Ugh, you barely shuffled the cards. I have nothing.
We already heard that dialogue.
You're
so.
bluffing.
Oh, so you can hear my thoughts.
What if I could? You know what we did back at the Royal Conservatory.
Oh, we've got an audio diary. I'll loot that after I'm done doing stuff here. Okay. What do we got?
Exsanguination number 33. Start at the blood pump. We'll siphon off your blood drop by drop until you die. No, don't look at the door. No one will enter here. The Spectre Club is empty. It's just us on a journey to the void. Not together, of course. You'll go now, and I'll visit later. I'll preserve a vial of blood from your last moments for a personal transfusion. A special treat. I long to see the veil parting for myself. What's that? Oh, you're babbling. Don't worry, it's a perfectly normal part of dying. The mind regurgitates the sad detritus of unfinished plans to make room for deeper mysteries. Ah, you grow pale. You shiver as the warm lifeblood leaves you. How does it feel to die? Tell me what you see. Is the outsider there? What does he say to you? Speak! Spare Teresia! What does that mean? Is that a glimpse of the future? What do you see? Answer me! No, don't die yet! Tell me! What do you see? What do you see? Ah!
Don't die yet. The experiment's not over. You know what they should do? If they really wanted to know, is they would infuse the blood and then they'd put it back in before they die. Create a near-death experience. A replicatable one.
Wait.
Yeah, something's off. You're not supposed to be here. Blood pump instructions. Warning, do not adjust or reverse blood flow while customers are attached. To ensure the best sanguine infusion experience for Spectre customers, please follow instructions carefully. 1. Make sure the dying donor is properly sedated. Attach the donor to tubes by the pump. Customers will connect the tubes in the lounge. Turn on the blood pump. Make sure the sanguine infusion flows from donor to customer. Never the other way around. Wait until donor is dead to shut off the blood pump. Remove donor and dispose of body. They just be randomly taking people off the streets and draining their blood to kill them. Rude. Alright.
Now they'll know what it's like on the other side.
I don't want to cause a ruckus. Have a seat.
Charms, parlor tricks, and a handful of potions and tinctures. The barest whiff of the void.
Right. Done. So we decided to kill them instead. How about that? While nobody is none the wiser. Alright, so this is the dead brother. We're gonna take him and put him where he needs to go. But we need to get out of here. So let me put this guy here first. They say what his name was? Because I think that's the guy that we need. Alright, we'll save. They take that blood for the blood god literally, don't they? Yes, absolutely. Literally. Alright, I'm gonna keep this guy here. Hold on, I forgot to turn the contract thing on. There we go. There. So he's the guy that we need to take somewhere. But I need to kidnap the bartender too, which means I need to cause a ruckus downstairs. And I will. But first. Okay, alright, so that's another area entirely. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and do this now then. Alright, I'm gonna loot in here, so I'm going to just murder them both.
What a shame.
We'll both die, but you're going first.
Right. Not the torso. Thank you. Close it back. I'll let you close it back. Make it look like nobody's been here. How dare! Alright. Anything else? Oh, I missed some bath salts. Aha. Anything else? Oh, yep, some hemlock essence and some copper. Take shots are full because I've just been killing people with my sword. It's fine. Alright, let's go down here. I need to kidnap the bartender, which means I need to make sure that I leave him alive, so I need to use a stun burst on him.
I see what he did.
No way! I won't let her escape!
You'll pay for her.
Are we done? Shut that music off. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Sleep. Now I can go behind the desks, Youth Spectre Club, we've read that. Alright, he's unconscious, I need to bring him alive somewhere, so we'll do that. Anything else back here? Alright. Let's see. Forgot about the doorman. Sorry. Where does he go? God damn it. Open the door. Open. Oh, only that door opens. Okay. Kids today with their loud rocks music. Yeah, I know, it's all classic music. Alright. Don't mind me, just going from A to B, going to my normal person job over here. Don't pay no mind to the body over my shoulder. Pay no mind to the body on my shoulder, please. Go. There's another contract down. Kidnap the bartender. He's off to Dreamtime. Let's go back and get the brother. Fine. Go back and get the brother and take his unconscious body to the next place. Hold it together, Frames. We've got this. And then we'll head to Shan Young's house. Yeah, this is a lot faster when you don't have to be sneaky. I find that getting the dialogue in this game is a lot easier, mostly because there's a lot more areas of the game that are neutral zones. Not quite as tricky. In your business. Ain't nobody talking to you guys. I'm not here to murder you. Can't you clearly see I'm on a mission for something else? You're not in danger. It'll be alright.
What? Somebody's not feeling well.
He'll be fine. He's just unconscious. It's okay. Alright, there you go. There you go. All set. Thanks for leaving me food for health. Appreciate that. Alright, that is all the contracts done. Now it's time to do the main mission. Yesterday we took care of Ivan Jacoby. And today we're gonna take care of Shan Yun. And then when we get back, we're going to rob the black market after we go there and get the information that we need and buy the upgrades. Letter to Shan Yun. My darling Shan, I can't wait to see you, my love. Please make certain your servants know I'm coming tonight. When I use our special knock, I expect to be admitted immediately, not kept waiting in the cold night air while they get permission. I'm bringing you my favorite flowers from the florist in my building. The scent of the blooms has been rising up to me all day in an intoxicating cloud. Your keen senses will glory in their fragrance, I know. I will wrap you in my arms and roll you in soft petals until you beg for release. Until then, my heart, I remain your Yolina. We killed her first. Alright, secret knock. Thank you for letting me in. You're too kind. You're too kind. Mind your business, civilians. This has nothing to do with you. Alright. So you could go this way, or you could go the top way. We're gonna go this way. Alright, Shan Yun's house. New map, who dis? This is the last thing to tie up for Mission 2, but it's a lengthy one. This is like a 3 or 4 story building, so a lot of dialogue to get here. Shan Yun's house. Find his bank key. Scout the place out. This guy. He's gonna be heading that way. We have an upstairs. We have third guard. Alright. I thought he said he was gonna be walking in the other room. Lies. Lies! Alright, I need to get me a drink. I'll be right back. Alright. Yeah. You're just gonna hang out, huh? Yeah, mind your business.
I'm long overdue for a day. Whatever I want.
Huh? But there was... Where did...
No, there was nobody here. Don't know what you're talking about, bub. Don't mind the pools of blood on the floor, it's fine. New songs recorded. Dear Mr. Shan Yun, you will find the audiograph cards of Among the Ox Rush Blooms and In the Month of Darkness and Release Thy Golden Locks Gloriana enclosed with this missive. We apologize again for the shipping delay. Please contact us immediately if the cards do not perform as expected. Per company policy, we will keep a copy of your latest audiograph cards on file for our own records, should you damage or replace your own. Happy listening, Lee Hyalin. Security is music to our ears. Alright, so there's one of his pieces of music. This is part of a... It's not a puzzle, it's something special you've got to do for this particular area of the game. Right, he's just sitting, having a cigar, trying to go far. Hold this. Guide to my collection. Honored guests, welcome to my collection of personal memorabilia. Alas, I can't be there to escort you through the private gallery, but here's a list of some of my favorite treasures. I hope you enjoyed these rare and remarkable items as much as I do. Shen Yun. The guitar on which To the Heartless was composed. The microphone of engraved gold used in the Samara sessions. Audiograph from first pressing of Release Thy Golden Locks Gloriana. Violin and bow of Redmore spruce. Gift from Duke Luca Abel. Metronome of ebony and Shinderay silver. A miniature piano of mahogany and blood oxhorn. Gift from the Tivian Songbird Society. Thing that's in this room?
Sure, he knows how to talk with the boss. What a lick spittle.
What a lick spittle. I guess we'll be finding these things as we go, yeah? Like copper. Like coins. Old Widow's recipes, Marnie's secret powders, for bringing on frightful illusions, blurred vision, and the like. I ain't reading all that. Alright, we can use the dumbwaiter to get to the next floor. Oh, Didn't know she was right around the goddamn corner. It's like, why isn't it letting me open this door? Somebody else was opening it already. Another guide to my collection. There's some paintings around here too that we want to look out for. Dr. Galvani's memoir, we read that in a previous chapter. Why kill the poor servant when you've already stolen the key? Because this game doesn't penalize you for killing everyone. I can just kill everyone because it's fun. I'll probably in the future do like a less lethal playthrough to see if there's any difference, but I don't think I've tried it. I know I'm very, very mean. And yes, I turned the camera off on purpose. For whatever reason, I don't feel like being on camera right now. Alright. Gotta go get that bone charm. Swift Shadow sounds nice. Movement is faster in stealth mode? Hell yeah.
Damn it. I need to pee.
Are you upstairs? Mr. I need to pee. Alright. That. Not food. Still a pear soda. Done. Alright. Is there a bone charm nearby? Where? Alright. Everything else. I could dig the dumbwaiter up, but I'm gonna try to get some additional dialogue. On the stairs. Nice painting. It's a keeper from Dishonored 2.
Ah, come on. Let's get this shindig started. I want to grab an elbow with Molly at the pub later. Everything ready?
Almost. I activated the floor security. Nobody's getting in there without a world of trouble following them.
Good. Remember what happened last time an uninvited guest wandered in there looking for Yun's autograph? That electrified floor made her scream like a skewered rat. Thought only opera singers could hit notes that high.
Yeah. Shame no one heard her over the concert. Might have saved her life.
So we have an electrified floor. Three guards. Got a third floor we'll get to. All right.
Really go for it. Maybe one of them 2-penny drinks.
Saw nothing.
Leave me alone.
But they did. I didn't know they could see through the doors. Okay. Okay. Alright, so go through and deal with the people first. Got it.
Be on your way.
was hoping they wouldn't hear. I couldn't find the second person in time. He has the guide to his collection in his pocket. Oh, you know what? I didn't think of. I wonder if they had any dialogue. Hold on. Grates are closed. I gotta know. Sorry, chat. I gotta know.
C-D-E-N-G-H-I-J-K elementally.
I'll have a look
I
around.
spotted someone
Yeah.
suspicious.
Hold on.
Let's see what you got.
Hold on a second.
Get away.
Yeah, I can go over here. There's a door over here. Okay. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. I just wanted to scope out the area there. Casper, I want to play Dishonored 1, do a full stealth challenge. Get in, take out the target, get out. It's very possible. It's very rewarding, too. Super fun. It's fine. It's fine to have a small amount of intrigue. There, at least I got past that part for a damn second, so I can explore a little bit. No one will ever know I was there. That's the idea. I believe you might even get unique dialogue for not ever being detected.
Last time I left it open, someone left a hagfish in my jacket pocket.
I wanted to get this dialogue. Let me see. You guys have anything to say? Hey Spectrum, welcome in. Alright, doesn't seem to be anything we're missing out on. Alright, I'll just head through the elevator then. Stairs. It's fine. I'll come back and deal with these guys in loot later. A recipe for sweet tongue. Food related stuff. Ah, this is the thing to the Spectre Club. So this is where you would have come in had you come in from the Spectre Club. The bone charm somewhere? Where? Stairs. Alright, so we're gonna need to get into the dumbwaiter probably. Who opened this door? Come find out. What's that noise? Is that her cleaning?
Nothing.
I love it ended poorly. I spied a lass from Bristol, 'twas good.
I don't want my guards to be able to sing. They're supposed to be dumb and dimwits. They're supposed to be idiots.
No way!
I'll be damned.
No, you I don't want to die! You aren't going anywhere! I'll kill you!
Alright, it's okay. We just managed to get everybody all at once, that's all. Without causing a ruckus upstairs, most importantly. It's fine. There.
You've been warned. I'm going to call for help.
Do anything for you.
I don't need anything from you. Just works out that way. How about that? Add to my collection, some more money. Read that. Oh shit. Alright, alright.
Expensive hobby.
Alright, electrified floors. Let's see. Want to get this. In order to do this, we need to undo the whale oil tank, which is where now? We're here. Ah, I got the key. Thanks. I'll take those. I'll take that. Combustion. Grenades inflict more damage? Sure. Don't really use them all that much, but sure. There's the key. Dumbwaiter. Now that we've powered down this, I can go in here and steal the music.
This is a new one. The punch cards are already selling fast.
Oh no. So here it is. Here's all of his cool stuff. The fancy microphone. The fancy bow. Thing that's listed in the old collection pamphlet. Done. Time to go up to the 3rd floor. Impression of the void into the 3rd degree? Oh my goodness. That's a big whale.
The void. I've never seen it, but I heard enough from Dowd to know it's not a place you forget.
see any people.
He says, yeah, this time I really mean it.
Is that Shan Yun hacking? Hypnotic, you might say that is a whale of a whale. It's a whalen, a massive whale. A whalen whale. Oh, rewire tool, you'd say. Another collection paper. Coins. I too just leave my loaded guns out in the middle of nowhere. For anyone to find. I haven't tried those grenades. What? Hyperbaric grenades? What does that word mean? I don't know what that word means. Is that a non-lethal grenade? Is that what that means? Oh, it's a soundproof room. It's cool. What an awesome place to put my pile of bodies. To get some dialogue here. There's another way in here.
This shirt reeks. I've got to get a spare uniform.
Aha. Alright, can I impersonate someone else? Wish I could toss one of these. What does a hyperbaric grenade do? Wait, what does it say? Explodes in a circular non-lethal blast. Let's try it. What the hell? It said non-lethal. Oh, I chose the wrong grenade. So I must have hit the wrong thing. Hold on. I just quick saved. Let's choose the right one this time. It destroyed the door! What the fuck? Alright, I don't wanna interrupt Shen Yun. We gotta keep him unalerted. Alright. Come on. I tried to do it. What? God damn it, game. What the fuck is wrong with you? I'm trying to do a drop takedown. Is it because I can't stand up? What? Fuck it. Since you want to be a dick about it. Shen Yun in there, just completely unaware of what's going on. Oh, we've got our 4 whispers from the void. Alright, cool. We'll read those since they're all in one place. A piece of the void. Each of us carries the void inside our bodies. It churns just beneath the surface of our consciousness. It yearns for our contact. Our fears, our desires. This truth is only a portion of what the eye allows us to see. One day such knowledge may be yours. Keep this piece of the void as a promise, not just of your potential, but of our power. When you're permitted to join us here, you will see the void in its unfathomable mystery. Then this token will no longer satisfy you. We've read this already, but we're getting ready to read the series of books associated with the void, so figured this was a good time to read this. Non-lethal to humans. Devastating to architecture, apparently. Exactly. Like, what the hell? It knocks out humans but destroys doors? Okay. Alright. Shan Yun's diary. Last entry. I must remember to change the aria that unlocks my safe. Perhaps I'll grab Gloriana's card from the gallery and calibrate the safe to it. It doesn't matter what song I choose as long as it's different. I can't keep among the oxrush blooms as the key. Not now that Yelena knows the secret to my musical lock. I adore her, but I'm no fool. A man must protect his treasures. From scandalous bitches. My darling Yelena believes the lock requires live singing to open, and I didn't disabuse her of the notion, but it's untrue. An audiograph of the correct aria will suffice as well. As long as the lock recognizes the pure tones of my voice, it will open. The safe company insists it's dangerous to have the audiographs as a reserve measure, but what else could I do? I'll never forget the time I had a throat infection. The stubborn lock didn't recognize my sad croaks and squawks as me. It refused to open, and I couldn't wear my jewels that night. No, better a little risk than to perform unadorned.
The key to his safe is a song. That's different.
Right, so we've got
I hear this song everywhere. It's popular.
So we have among the Oxrush blooms, but he changed the password, so it's now actually the Glorious Song. We got the Glorious Song audiograph from the electrified floor. Better get this. Alright, so in order to open this, I've got to play an audiograph with the song. Save, because I don't remember what's in here. Yeah, Spectrum is here. Alright, let's read information about the Whispers of the Void. Oh, hold on. Guide to my collection, yeah.
Never seen a safe like that before, but I've cracked plenty. This shouldn't be too hard.
So there's a couple different things that you can do here, and there's 1 or 2 achievements associated with them as well. So the first one is you can do this. Sing yourself.
Never been much of a singer.
She's not gonna sing? Alright. Okay, I will play the wrong one first. So if you play... oh, there's actually 3 of them. I'm not... okay, I'm pretty sure this one is not the one, but I want to see what happens when you play the wrong one.
Not this one.
What concert I took here? My voice perfected by death, echoing into the pristine silence of eternal nothingness. What would that sound like? If only I could capture that perfection here now, in more than small sips of borrowed death. Where's Yelena? She should be here by now.
A strapping young laddie named Tommy Carew rose from the mire and muck. He only one talent, but it was a beaut. Tom knew.
Where was I? The meadow grass blent low and sweet beneath the marching soldiers' feet. The bugles call in the glen strong and brave when he
came back, she paled my soul, but nerves and long. Grave. Those guards better earn their keep tonight. No inebriated guests wandering into my personal garret like last time. It took weeks to get all that blood off my sheet music. Reborers of youth, while ye may, while ye may. Oh, my throat. Raw as a plucked pheasant. It's hopeless tonight. I'll have to kick Gloriana from the song list. Seasons destroyed, a ritual killing bound his spirit to the void. The beggar no more, to become what the believers waited for. It's unquestionable. The tragic arias resonate better now. Their mournful notes penetrate to my heart with such delicious melancholy. I credit the spectre's sanguine infusion for opening my inner eyes. To hover in the gray space between life and death, almost daring the final step into the void. Who could remain unmoved? Who could return unaltered? When the day comes that I pass into the void forever, what concerts I shall give. Imagine my voice perfected by death, echoing into the pristine silence of eternal nothingness. What would that sound like? If only I could capture that perfection here now, in more than small sips of borrowed death. Where's Iolina? She should be here by now. A strapping young...
Alright, we've got all this dialogue. There's something you can do here.
He only one talent, but
Sean,
it was a bit.
Normally I'd have to pay a fortune to hear him sing, but that's not why I'm here. Where are the oxrush blooms? Can't fool a machine. Only Shan Yun's voice can open this thing.
So, but they do give you an achievement for being creative. I appreciate that. Alright, Shan Yun is unconscious. We'll leave him alive. He has a black bone charm, hardiness. Maximum health increased? Sure. I'm not gonna turn it down. So yeah. It doesn't let you get past the lock that way, but the game does reward you with an achievement for being creative. Shan Yun's working notes. I am stagnating. Every song I write bores me. I need inspiration. There are untapped depths within me, songs that make Gloriana sound like raven squawks. Of course, my adoring audience can't tell the difference. They gave me 3 standing ovations at the Opera House tonight, crying encore until they were hoarse. But they came for my fame, they come for my fame, the handsome face on the posters, more than my music. No, I can't let their adoration make me complacent. I must expand my talents and create ever more wondrous songs. But how? Legend says that the great composer Anton Cheswick wrote his Pandician concerto in the throes of death, each note a cry of loss and longing from the brink of the void. Perhaps a taste of death would inspire me too. Yes, that's it. I must die a little to be reborn as an artist. I must peer beyond the veil and behold the great truths of existence. What better inspiration? What purer source of creative power? Imagine the masterpieces I will compose, gazing into the black eyes of the outsider himself. So, he fell. Look, he's got one of those curious contraptions too. Right. I wanted to be sure. I'll leave you there, Shan Yun. I leave the main... He's not really an antagonist per se. Add to my collection. But I'll leave him alive for future story purposes. I don't think you... Ivan Jacoby, you might see something that happens later, but I don't recall. I haven't replayed this one as much to know all of the details of the possible outcomes. Them fancy tubs. Alright, so we need to play the right one, but let's whisper through the void. Let's read the whispers from the void. Casper, as much as you hated Dishonored 1's ego vision, I think this vision is worse. Yeah, it adds an additional step. The same thing with the teleport ability, the displace ability, but they made it creative in that you can use foresight to mark things and see things ahead of time without, you know, being able to look at an area to know whether or not it's even worth it to explore, if that makes sense. It does save you time. It's just a different implementation of a similar thing. Treatise on the physical existence of that foreign realm. So we're going to read all 4 of these. I know we've read 1 or 2 of them, but we're going to go ahead and read them all in order to get the entirety of it. Alright, number 1. It's a common story. A person has stopped breathing, pinned under carriage wheels, or some other tragic happenstance, and is thought to be dead. But when the weight is removed, they make a quick recovery. But nonetheless, for a moment or two, that person was lost to us, lost to the world itself. And what did they experience while in the temporary death? Darkness? Nothingness? No, indeed not. They tell us, as so many before had, that they were in a particular place and can describe it vividly. And who among us does not know the place? Have we all not seen it in our dreams? The place we share in the farthest reaches of our minds, the realm where nothing makes sense, where one is at both lost and at home? The void. Number 2. Those little glimpses of the void in dreams and described by those awoken from comas are not limited to select few. In my interviews, I've gleaned that there's not a single citizen without such visions at one time or another. This then must be a real place, not folklore or mass delusion. Perhaps it exists deep below the earth, or far above it. Perhaps it's right next to us but hidden. Some trick of the light or wondrous curtain bars us from fully knowing it. And we all but wait for a natural philosopher to unlock the phenomenon, to show us how to see it at will. But when so revealed, it will not be a fearsome place any longer, not the distant and special realm described in the myth of the outsider. It'll be strange, yes, even unsettling, but nonetheless, it'll be a new realm for us to explore and eventually conquer. What new treasures await us there? Are the lakes made of liquid diamond? The clouds of weightless silver gas? And what things would we learn? 3. The Abbey of the Everyman condemns any continued study into the void in its existence, but consider, if you will, the whales hauled daily into Dunwall's great slaughterhouses. Are they more or less frightening when dangled from a butcher's hook? Is a thing rendered more mysterious, more dangerous, and more powerful when it's been dissected, studied, and categorized? No, I say. Natural philosophy may yet banish all uncertainties from the world and bring all that is feared beneath our knowing gaze. It is true that I am not a religious man, but one must respect the Abbey of the Everyman for its continued moral guidance of our great empire. Surely even the High Overseer himself would agree that a thorough investigation into the void would yield knowledge which could be used towards better protection against its malignancies. We would be able to subject the void to scrutiny rather than be subjected to its insidious influences. Everything that is known can be brought into the natural order of the world. If the Abbey would allow it, I'm sure we may one day traverse the void safely. We may yet be free of the outsider's whispers, if such a creature exists. And finally, number 4. If the difficulties of reaching the void are neither practical nor moral, then we must reflect upon the ethical. If the void is only presented to those at the threshold of death, then one must glean that death is required in order to breach whatever barrier stands between our world and that world of unfathomable legend. I'm not suggesting we begin some heretical practice of human sacrifice, but consider this: there are people within our society who have made it their purpose in life to trouble the hard-working citizens of the Empire through sloth, thievery, and murder. The execrable persons are not fit to live among us. With the cooperation of the Abbey of the Everyman and the Academy of Natural Philosophy, a device might be constructed to trap these social vermin at a point of fatal pain so that the void might be properly accessed and studied. Morbid experiments, to be sure, but necessary for the criminals who live within our walls to be turned to a grander purpose. Here they might be of use at their moment of death as they never were in their life. This is but my own modest proposal, and demented one, if I don't say so myself. So this game is more centered towards the lore and the underground story of the Outsider. It'll become more apparent as we get further along in the game. Alright. Let's pick the Month of Darkness. I think this is the wrong one.
That's not right.
Right. We'll switch to the last one, which is the correct one. Alright, letter from Michael's bank. Dear sir, we are pleased to inform you that the personal box registered with the Yon Jacoby joint account has been fitted with new locks as part of our routine annual security updates. You will each receive a new key to this box located in our private vault. Both keys are required to access it. Please contact me with any questions. Your servant, Lucretia Mortal. A handwritten note is scrawled across the bottom of the letter. I oversaw the update personally and kept prying eyes away from our prize. Don't worry, there's no safer place in Karnaca for such a unique treasure. May the Eye watch over it. Dolores.
There, got both keys. The third eyeless leader must be Dolores Michaels, the bank director. I need to plan this out first with Dowd before I try to break in there.
Alright, so we will go back to Upper Syria. Read. Read that. What was the other thing? No. Thought I picked up something else. Oh no, it was a bone charm. That's what I'm thinking. I don't remember what it said. Blast resistant? I don't remember. I don't remember. Okay. Alright, that is basically the entirety of mission 2. So, just time for us to get out of here. Seems something to read over there, unless that's just more guides to his collection. Nope, we read that. It just doesn't pick it up when you're done with it. Okay. Alrighty, I'll be honest with you guys, I probably missed some money, but the bulk of the money in this game is achieved from completing contracts, so I'm not gonna worry too much about one coin here, one coin there. Collection. These are the areas I was in earlier, trying to go quickly through. This is where the guards were walking around, so I didn't explore much. Alright, time to go finish up mission 2. The cool thing about this game, I think, is that I feel like it gets better as you go. Oh, I need to check out the bank one more time as well, but I'll probably just kill everyone there, because I don't think there's any dialogue. Shut up. And I gotta rob the black market. Alright, so we can take the skiff or we can take the carriage. I think the skiff is probably the... Oops. It's supposed to be the sneaky way. Direct grenade, actual grenade. There was a guard here last time I was here, so I couldn't loot this stuff.
Residents of Upper Syria District are urged to maintain orderly and well-appointed facades to their homes and shops, and to report any vagrant, beggar, or vandal in the area to the Grand Guard for removal. The commerce and cleanliness of our district is dependent on your participation and your diligence. This has been brought to you by the Upper Syria District Independent Householders Commission. Our community is our pride.
Nope. The streets will be littered with dead bodies.
Oh, please, just go.
I don't make my bed ever. That's what servants are for.
Just by looking at his shoes.
That's a laugh. I'll let you know what a full day's work looks like.
Isn't dinner time yet?
Don't you pay me no mind. We'll be coming back here the next chapter. We'll be coming back here in the next chapter, but I want to get whatever's here for this chapter.
Oh, something stinks around here.
Not my job to
clean it up.
Do that. So there'll be a way to get in here through a super sneaky entrance. But that is for the next mission.
What is a request for new boots, and what did I get? The sock. One useless sock.
The Alliance map, you say? That's what servants are for? Yes, they are to observe and report on the Alliance map. I never want to see it, however. Ever, ever, ever. How you doing, Mr. Godai? Yeah, I don't think these guys have any special dialogue. There was a contract to do here, and we already did it.
You're not supposed to be here! You're dead! You're gonna pay for his death, you little...
Nobody cares. Doors locked. No admittance. You're fine. This guy's just like, look, I got work to do. Okay. I'm back another time. Looking at her. I guess that was all completely silent.
This anymore. Sleeping at night.
There's really nothing here right now.
What?
What's happening now?
Murder! Call the Grand Guard!
Murder! Yeah, call the Grand Guard. I want more victims. I saved you. I did a contract for you. How am I doing today? I'm doing pretty alright. Alright, I guess the excitement is over. I don't have my camera on today because I just am not feeling it right now. I'm okay. I just don't relish the idea of being on camera at the moment. I don't know why.
Oh well. Come on.
No coins or anything. I mean, I understand why, I don't remember looking into it when I played this previously. Camera's always a rough one to deal with. I mean, not for me, not usually. I usually don't mind. What the hell? But, I don't know. Today I just don't feel like being on camera. Yeah, so they don't even like incentivize you to come over here and explore.
You missed your chance.
Rolling time. Who's with me? Come on. Hold still. I'm not going anywhere. You won't get away. Attack! Attack! I'll kill you for that. Headed all over for you.
You wanna fight about it? None of these guys had anything? Oh, 10 coins. I'm supposed to guess which guards have coins? Okay. If I ever wanted to do like, oh, they got whalebone. If I ever wanted to do like an all coins run. I'm gonna leave the reporter alive though. I need him to report on Ivan Jacoby's terrible crimes. He's still yelling about the Kanaka Gazette. The Crown Killer strikes again. Yeah, I decided to be crazy about it. Oh yeah, there's coins in the... Gotta have coins in the fountain. On all sides to make it as hard to see as possible. Look at the little fishies. They're so cute. His legs. Yeah, I just kind of... Yeah, fun fact, the bottom half of a guard is considered his body. Did you know? This guy's dressed differently. Oh no. Anyway, I just thought I'd look around and see if there was anything worth looking for, like in a future playthrough. You've already been in this place. This is where the reporter was. Anyway, alright, I'll go ahead and take the skiff back. We've gotta rob the black market. Hold on a sec. But before I go rob the black market, I need to use the black market to my advantage. Almost missed this too.
If that was lunch, then I'm a filthy bloodfly, and that's all I'm gonna say about it.
Alright.
What have I done? 1 minute I'm driving down Pharrell Way, same as usual, and the next minute, wham! That street lamp came out of nowhere.
Help me!
That street lamp came out of nowhere? Alright, so you've got to place a displace marker to rob this black market. But there's a super secret, I think there's a super secret thing to interact with, like a button or something? Is it the seal? I remember there being a secret to this. What? There's definitely a secret to this. I thought it was to interact with the seal. Destroy the wood beside it. What did I do here? Oh, you know what? Maybe that's a future thing. What do you want from me? Okay. Alright. Let me take another look, because I'll be able to see it better from the black market, but there's a secret thing you've got to interact with. And I can't remember what it is.
At least I'm in a good district now. And someday, nice to see you again.
Hello. What are you
Prices
selling?
reflect the exquisite quality of the items offered. No need to rapid fire, I suppose.
To reload. I don't care about them selling anything. I can find everything that I need. I can find everything that I need in the game world. I don't really care about that. This one would be convenient.
Well made.
Alright. Alright, I need to figure out how to rob the guy. Quick save, we'll use foresight to figure out what we need to do here. Ah, 398. That's how we do it. Then in the next one, when you rob them again, there's another way to get through there. I never kill the black market guys. I just render them unconscious. It's just a personal rule of mine. Just a personal rule. Void Leech. While using semblance, killing an unaware target increases void energy. Oh, so you can just kind of keep going? Oh, that's cool. Movement speed is reduced while using semblance. Well, that's annoying. Alright. Rapid displacement. Use displace without placing a marker. Just quick tap. It's not really that important. It is for people that like the original game. Oh, thank you for the lurk, Schiller. I appreciate that. Sorry, it all happened at a time where other channel points came in and I didn't see it was unique. Perfect balance. Maintain your balance after displace and sustain only half damage. Oh, interpenetration. Not important. And clumsy assassin. Brief invisibility after choking or assassinating an enemy, but you are louder when making noise and more visible when leaning. I don't really care about all that. If I was trying to do a sneaky playthrough, that might entice me a little bit, but it doesn't really. Oil tanks, processed whale oil, mark, feathers. Okay. Five. And that is a switch for the door. Hey! Sorry to rob you, mister. But an assassin's gotta do what an assassin's gotta do. Alright, next time I think in order to rob the black market, you have to do a, you have to do something special with like a sigil or something on the street. I'm gonna use the skiff, because that was set up for me. You can basically leave the area using one of two ways. You know what? Maybe, you know what I'm thinking of? I bet the thing that I find in the water here is probably my memory from Mission 3 and not Mission 2. That's probably what I'm remembering, because we do come back here. Alright. We were loud and lethal. I got 15 out of 18 bone charms, 1 out of 3 paintings. I really don't give a shit. I don't care. Let's go. Hope the day picks up for you. I got 2 days of work back to back. I'm probably not gonna feel better until Friday. I got a 3-day weekend though. Alright, Chapter 3, The Bank Job. The twin-bladed knife is being held inside Dolores Michaels' bank. You've researched the security system and planned a heist accordingly. Travel to Upper Syria, break into the bank, and steal the knife within.
A lifetime ago, I felt the power of the Void through Dowd. All of us who were close to him could do unnatural things. Move from rooftop to rooftop in the blink of an eye. Fall on our enemies and slit their throats, like shadows sharpened to a fine edge. I made Dunwall bleed for all it had done to me, to the ones I loved. Now the Outsider has given that back, for reasons I don't understand. But it feels good. We killed so many rich bastards who thought nothing of hurting us. It felt like justice. Is the Outsider to blame for what we did? Does corruption come from the Void, or from our own hearts? Witches and charlatans wearing necklaces of fingers and teeth. Cities sliding into chaos. Now the eyeless peddle black magic in the streets while their leaders keep even more dangerous secrets locked away. They've got a relic that turned a boy into a god centuries ago. A knife that might be the only way to destroy that god. The Outsider knows I intend to steal it. Does he know what else I intend to do? You gave me this for luck, my sweet Deirdre. I don't know if it's ever worked that way, but maybe it will, this time. I'm ready to rob the bank.
Alright, travel log. Breaking apart. The Outsider. The fucking Outsider himself on my ship like he'd been waiting for me. Now I'm writing this down with half a hand and an eye that'll never shut again. I can't touch them without shuddering. It feels just like the dreams. What did he see? Everything, if the Abbey's right. He has to know what Dowd and I are planning. Why tear half of me away? The eyeless kill over scraps of magic, and now I can see where the world is cracking like a mirror. I didn't want any of this. Does the Outsider always talk like that? Cryptic little shit? No wonder Dowd hates him. Many eyes. Dowd used to say that everything in Dunwall was tangled together, that nothing was a coincidence. Well, it's true for Karnaca too. The eyeless might seem like a bunch of thugs training bloody bones and foul recipes, but their coin flows from a richer vein. I found 2 of their leaders, Shan Yun, the Tivian songbird, and Ivan Jacoby, the city administrator. They have the knife that killed the Outsider, and they're keeping it hidden away behind lies and locked doors. But now I have their keys, and somewhere in Dolores Michaels' bank is a lock that needs turning. I won't let the eyeless stay hidden anymore. Not myself. I see shadows everywhere this dead eye looks, and my right arm twitches and blurs as if it'll start moving on its own. These things aren't a part of me, but I can't escape them. The Outsider changed me into something I still don't understand. In Dunwall, Dowd taught me that no one was innocent, and gave me the means to judge them. Does the Outsider expect me to look down at him, like I can look down at Karnaca, and hold his life in this broken hand? Does he want to see me carve up the city to find him? I know he's watching. Well, I'm staring right back. Hey, Abby, welcome in. I am feeling a little bit better today. I have a feeling that I won't feel 100% better until I get some news about something that might be happening soon. I don't like the unknown. I'm hoping that I'll find some closure for some things here very soon. But I'm also preparing for the worst, and that probably won't be much better for another week, but we'll see. I am streaming today without my camera. I just decided to turn it off mid-stream because I just don't feel like being on camera right now. But I'm doing okay. I'm doing better than I was yesterday, and I guess that's what really matters, right? Alright, so I don't know why we suddenly... Oh, we don't have the heart now? Thought we did. Hey, I'm in a bear suit, welcome in. How's your week going so far? We got more crumbled up pieces of paper here. Deirdre, once again. I kept the rat charm close last night when I tried to sleep, hoping for more than darkness in my dreams, and just for a moment she was with me in the cold. Deirdre, like that same sweet face I always knew. She touched my right hand and it twitched like it was dying, like I couldn't control it. I wanted to hide it from her. She didn't need to see what I'd become, but her eyes were dark and she wouldn't look away. Then she reached out and took my other hand, the one that was all flesh, and kissed my fingertips like she used to. I could have cried. It felt so real. She came close and whispered something in my ear. I felt her breath on my neck, felt her cold palm on my cheek, but I can't remember what she said. It was like trying to hear a voice whispering across the water. Outsider's blood, I'd give anything to know what she said. I'm gonna lose everything again. I can feel it. How are you doing today, Abby? Another one can't sleep? I don't know what else the outsider did to me, but the dreams changed the day he took my arm and eye away. Maybe he sent those nightmares to start with. I don't know. But now they're all nothing but black, ringing with whispers in the same language I can't understand. I'll wake up staring at my dead arm, half in this world and half in the void, the sound still echoing between my ears. That's still better than the nights when I can't sleep at all. Every shadow, every twitch of movement, every breath, and this black eye catches it and keeps me awake. I can't shut it out, and this arm lying with every move that it makes. These things aren't a part of me. Are they a part of him? Who would want to see through the outsider's eyes? Oh, we'll see through the eyes. Dowd's journal number 2. She's done good work. I knew she would. Still, I know she has doubts. I asked her to do something that would terrify most. I don't blame her for questioning me. I won't live to kill the outsider myself. He knows that, and so does she. Her face is lined with fear, guilt, and that eye always staring. I don't know what she'll have to confront in the void, but she's prepared. Will the outsider cower, like all the people I killed? Or will he know that he deserves what's coming, just as I do? I don't know what he thinks. He's talking to Billy now, and not me. Sometimes I worry that all I did was burden her with my grudges, but I know she has her own reasons for seeing this through. She wouldn't be doing this if she didn't. I know you're reading this, Billy. I could never keep much hidden from you. You know I've never been a sentimental man. I couldn't be. But you never let go of the things that made you feel whole, and that's just another way you're better than I ever was. There are some things we can't say aloud, so I'll write this one. Whatever you do next, I'm proud of you. Remember that. Bear suit. Oh, Abby, you're doing good. I'm glad to hear that. Bear suit, all good here. Work's going well. Your team's chat isn't blowing up yet. Nice. Yeah, I remember when it was Office Communicator back in the day, and then it was then it eventually turned into Teams, and now Teams is like a central collaborating device since it's got its hooks in every other Microsoft product.
She can see it all. The void breaking and spreading through all cracks. Like seawater sinking in a ship.
That's the same thing he said last time. I want new stuff. Alright, what else we got? Knife of Dunwall, so this is It's a novel, a penny novel in here, but it's actually the name of the DLC from Dishonored 1, so we'll go ahead and read it since it's applicable. Chapter 3. Dowd stared at the blade. The plan had gone perfectly, even better than he could have hoped. In fact, the whole thing had been too easy, but now that that was over, he felt hollow, and there was nothing in the world that could fill him again. He knew it with a certainty that scared him. Billy called from the next room. Boss? Leave me. He nudged the door closed before she could say anything else. He trusted her more than any of them, but he didn't feel like talking. Cleaning the blood from the blade, he studied the marks it made on the cloth. Royal blood, but it looked the same as any he'd seen before. Weren't the high and mighties supposed to be filled with something different, something better? Dowd was tired. No amount of blood could change the way he felt. He didn't drink as a general rule, and sex had never interested him. He felt a kind of exhaustion that couldn't be soothed away. A smile crept across his mouth. The knife of Dunwall, exhausted, and yet something else. What was it he was feeling, exactly? He looked into Jessamine Caldwell's eyes at the moment her life slipped away, and in that moment a thought occurred to him. He'd made a mistake. He'd been misled. That kind of thinking was useless. She was just as dead, whether he regretted it or not, but he'd seen his true face reflected in her eyes, seen himself for what he really was. Not a renowned assassin, not some great shaper of history, just another playing piece in an unknowable game. It's true. Our little assassin pawns, all growed up. Nice sky. Yeah, that's really cool. That's a really cool atmosphere. Look at those clouds. Alright, well, Dowd is not here. Where did he go? I wanted to get dialogue from him. Oh, here he is. Nice, he's gonna brief me.
It's time. Soon, you'll have the knife that can end him.
It didn't kill him before. It made him into a god.
Then, it can unmake him.
The
void is dragging me away. I felt it a little more every day since you got me out of that club. I won't be here much longer. Let's go over the plan when you're ready.
Alright, anything that you interact with will start the briefing, it would seem. Anything else I need to know about? I don't think there's anything else on the ship except for that little area, so I'll go ahead and proceed.
The bank is owned and managed by Dolores Michaels. I've cased the place and talked to some people, and there are a few ways inside. Others have tried and failed to rob it before.
They didn't have the focus we do. We're not after coin. How do you plan to get inside?
There are 3 possible ways. The roof, the trash disposal, and the sewers. All of them might work. Once I'm in, I need to find the vault. The knife must be in there.
The security in the bank will be high. What have you learned?
Not much. Guards, clockwork soldiers, and a lot of locked doors that can only be opened remotely. And that's all before I'd reach the vault itself.
There's an intake port on the roof that leads to the bank's ventilation system. If you find enough laudanum, most of the bank's security will be dazed before you even get inside.
There was a pharmacy in the district, but it's been seized by the bank. I'll see what I can find.
I know how resourceful you can be. These keys you found with the eyeless leaders will lead you to whatever holds the knife. You'll also need the bank manager's key. Deal with her how you see fit.
Then I'm ready.
Good.
Do you want me to stay?
No. There's nothing you can do for me here. Go get the knife. Kill the outsider. I trust you to finish this.
I will, Dowd. One way or another.
You've seen more than most. What we did years ago. The witches who tried to take the throne. The eyeless, keeping me in that pit. But I've been to the void, Billy. All the bitterness, hatred, and fear. And the outsider gets to choose who wields his black magic, and who cowers in the dark. That's something no one should decide.
Do you really think he's to blame for all of that? For what we all did?
The outsider gave me his mark, knowing what I could do with that kind of power. For years, I carved up Dunwall from the inside, until it fell apart. The world doesn't need more men like me. The bank will be difficult, but I know you've walked out of worse. After hours, it should just be night guards, a handful of accountants, and Dolores Michaels herself. When you have the knife, find out where the Eyeless make their headquarters. That will bring you one step closer to the outsider's throat. I won't see what the world becomes when the outsider dies. It's strange to see you change like this, but I know you're still my Billy. And I trust you. When you have the knife, you have to find a way to reach the void. I'm sure the Eyeless know. When you find the outsider in the void, end him. The world will be better off without that black-eyed bastard giving out his magic to the lucky few. They say cursed spirits wander the void. I've wandered this world long enough. Leave me, Billy. I can't do anything for you. Go. You know the knife is in the bank vault.
Hey Scar, welcome in. End him. We probably will. We're gonna showcase both endings though. Hey Scar, what's up? How you doing? I'm doing alright. I'm managing, I guess you could say.
Dolores Michaels, cultist and creditor.
The wealthiest people in Karnaca trust her with their fortunes. If word gets out that someone broke into her vault, she'll be ruined.
Missing pharmacist found dead. The horrifying find of a bloodless body in an alley off Jaconda Street has the Grand Guard on high alert. The victim was Yulitero Cienfuegos, a respected pharmacist whose family business has been a part of Upper Syria district community for over 50 years. His body was exsanguinated at another location and dumped in the alley, the same method used in several other recent deaths. The guard has had no comment on the apparent serial murderers, leading some residents to question what they're hiding. It's another crown killer, that's what, claims local baker Madera Jimenez. The guard says don't panic, but why shouldn't we? We're all at risk. A reward is offered for information related to Cienfuegos' murder. I thought that we already did that. We didn't kill them.
The Eyeless murdered Cienfuegos, the pharmacist, for some reason.
There might still be a way to get enough laudanum. See if he left behind anything you can use.
So the laudanum is a way for you to knock out everybody in the bank, but if we knocked out everybody in the bank, we'd get no dialogue, wouldn't we?
I bribed someone to slip me schematics for the vault mechanism. It's some kind of fancy elevator. A Jindosh creation, as always. A control room can move the vault into two places. The basement where they keep the safety deposit boxes, and the manager's office.
Jindosh may have been a genius, but his inventions are more fragile than they look. There's an old sewer under the bank. I wonder what the former grand inventor would think if he knew his precious vault had crashed down into it.
Changing bank codes. Got your message, but I can't help you. That bank security is an insult to hard-working robbers. They use some sort of public announcement system there. You gotta have the right code to get past checkpoints. But the thing is, the codes change with every guard shift. No point in making a list. It'd be useless by the time you got it. You're on your own with this one. Good luck.
The guards use authorization codes over a public announcement system to issue orders, but it changes every shift. There's no way to find them out without going in.
Those codes will be useful to reach the most sensitive parts of the bank. I know you'll be able to find them one way or another.
Scar, I have a question. When it comes to Twitch moderation settings, do you know the difference between ban and block? So, banning, I believe, is just for your channel. You can ban someone in your channel, but it's still possible for them to, like, message you. Or, like, they can still interact with you directly, they just can't do anything on your channel. Whereas block is more of, I don't know whether or not I know that they can't message you, they can't otherwise interact with you, they can't, I don't think, in other words, I don't think blocking bans them from your chat. I don't know exactly, to be specific, because I've never blocked anybody on Twitch. I've only ever banned them from the channel. And I don't use DMs on Twitch enough to know whether or not, like, somebody would be able to message me if I banned them, or whatever the case may be. I'm not exactly sure.
There's a security entrance on the roof, but getting up there will be a challenge.
It would be. For your average burglar.
But we've got special powers.
I heard word of a thief who nearly made it inside through the sewers, but couldn't get past the gate. Only the maintenance workers can open it. I had a street kid knock some bricks out of a tunnel wall down there. If I'm lucky, there'll be someone there to fix it.
It could be the quickest way in, though not the most pleasant.
If I can unlock the grate, then the path through the trash disposal would be simple.
You could pay the custodian a visit. See if he'll give you the key.
Give me the key. What if I just take the key? How about I just take what I want? How about that? Alright, I think we've gone over the plan enough. Alright, this is the beginning of mission 3 of 5.
I've never seen Dowd so weak. I might never see him again.
Alright. Oh, we'll see him again. It'll be alright. It'll be alright. Alright, so I guess we gotta take the skiff somewhere, and not the carriage. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, okay, you can take either. I wonder why they give you the option. Maybe they bring you to two... Oh, I bet they bring you to 2 different spots. Okay. I don't know which one they're gonna be expecting us to go to, so I'll just take one of them. Hey Mama Ara, when it comes to manners, do you know the difference between a genuine question and being outright rude? Do you know the difference between a genuine question being rude? Oh, not to me. Okay, I thought you were asking me a question. I gotcha. I hope you're doing alright, Miss Mama Ara. Alright, I guess I'll go through Upper Syria. Don't know if it gives you different dialogue options. I don't know. Just a different place to get in. This way is closer to the bank itself, I guess. You're a treasure that I've had the privilege of knowing. Aw, thanks, Mama Ara. I'm doing okay. I'm not 100% today, but I'm showing up. And sometimes that's all I can do. I am showing up today to stream, and I'm showing up today at work. Those are my only promises. I did get some news that Necro might be getting a promotion. Well, I don't think it's a maybe. I think he's gonna get a promotion, but I think that I'm hoping that if he gets the promotion, that it gives him the amount of money that he's looking for. Fair, don't push yourself too much. Yeah, I'm just my point is to just be here. I'm just trying not to make anything worse. That's what I'm doing today. He'll be a made guy. Yeah. What we do know is that he's earned it. He has, absolutely. Absolutely. He's been there for 2 years. He's currently just an analyst, but this will move him into a it's not an executive position, but it's He'll be reporting to an executive position, so he'll be an officer instead of a chief. So I'm excited for him, and I know that he's gonna, I'm pretty sure he's gonna like the new job and the promotion. I just hope they don't try to lowball him, because I feel like that's gonna, I mean, lowballing him will be like, you know, a bad thing. I mean, whatever, no matter what happens, we're gonna get more money. But the thing is that I think that if he doesn't get the type of money that he's looking for, I think it might permanently damage the trust with the company, and I'm hoping that doesn't happen. You know what you two have endured to get here, well deserved. Yeah, that last the 15,000, or sorry, the 15-year contract that we just signed to fix our plumbing really dampened my spirits, and it took the rest of my disposable income from my job, so that I, you know, when I got my job, I made just enough money to pay the bills, and then I had a little bit of extra spending money. Nothing crazy, but enough to get, like, you know, fast food occasionally, or get my extra good beer every once in a while, you know. And getting that 15-year loan kind of smashed that to pieces. So this is timely to hear, but I just hope that, like I said, I just hope that they don't try to lowball him and it causes more problems than it solves. I'll just leave it at that. As far as my job goes, I think I would be happy to go down to 2 days a week if I could, but I have a feeling that if I asked to go down to 2 days a week instead of 3 days a week, I think Necro could probably get behind it, but I don't think that my job will. I think they'll be like, if you have to work less hours, then just don't bother. I don't know. I've got a lot of stuff on my mind, and most of it is financial. So, but I won't have any answers about any of that stuff until later this week. And to add insult to injury, my boss is on vacation from now until Tuesday next week, and I just know that work is just going to be awful for the next week without him. My boss is the only person that makes my job worth going to half the time. If it was just about the job, it'd be one thing, but I have to deal with the other people that I work with, and some of them are nice, but others are just fucking dramatic hood rats, and I just can't stand dealing with them, working with filth. Just people that they have no professionalism. They're just constantly spewing filth out of their mouth. They're constantly negative. All they ever talk about is their drama outside of work, and it's so draining. It's so draining. I can't be around that much negativity. It'll start to make me negative, and it has. It's absolutely rubbed off on me this week. Understood. Try to breathe when you can, accept what comes. Yeah, I just gotta keep telling myself, like, just one more week. Just 1 week and things should be fine. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. All right. Oh, I went through that drink already? Jeez. I must be stress drinking. Hold on a second. I'm just drinking soda, by the way. Okay. For real, I'm back this time. That sounds annoying. Yeah, it definitely is. Alright, oh, you've worked with plenty of dramatics from all walks of life. You get to know who's truly miserable and who isn't. Yeah, I feel like everybody that I work with just has some kind of debilitating health problem that prevents them from doing their job. That's annoying. Thanks for the welcome back. Also, Schiller, thank you for the lurk earlier. I forgot to acknowledge your channel points redemption because 2 other channel point redemptions had come in at the same time and I assumed that they were related. But welcome back to you as well. Hey, Gingerbearded one, welcome in. I'm doing okay. We're just now getting started on the 3rd mission of 5 for Death at the Outsider. Not bad for considering that this is only the second stream of it this week. I don't know, maybe we will be able to finish the game this week. I don't know. We'll see what happens on Friday. Schiller, you tried to get the race in Mafia done and gave up? Oh no! Oh man, yeah, that's right. You said that you were gonna revisit it. Or I don't see my closed captions. Are they just not working, or is my mic not working? Hold on. Let me pause and, oh, you know what I'll do? I'll turn off my CC and turn it back on. You guys can hear me, right? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you can hear me because I can see my microphone icon. Huh. I wonder why my closed captions stopped working. That's kind of how I know out of the corner of my eye if my microphone is working correctly. Maybe I'll refresh. Give me a sec. Let's try that out. Oh. Okay, there we go. Alright, my closed captions is back now. Okay. Must be a weird, just a weird browser thing. Okay. How you doing, Gingerbearded one? Loud and clear. Awesome. Sweet. Abby, as you may remember, last week wasn't very good for you, right? And you were kind of like that in a way, mostly due to stress and pressure. And one of your oldest friends is a very negative person, like 70% of the time, so he wasn't the best person to be around last week, to say the least. So I think I can see where you're coming from in a way. Yeah, I mean, if I can do something about it, I don't mind. I understand people need to vent sometimes, but I'm a terrible person to vent to, because it's not that I don't want to hear it, it's that when people unload on me, I absorb it. I don't intend to. It just sinks into my brain and turns my brain into their brain. And I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not that I don't want to be helpful. I do. I can only take so much before it starts making me that way. So, I don't like to hear about, like, bad things, or if I do, I like it in, like, small doses, or, like, if you need to share information with me to let me know that maybe you've been quiet lately because you've been dealing with some things, I'm totally cool with that kind of stuff, you know. I will wish you well. But, like, if I feel trapped by someone who just constantly complains, I will try to find a way to get away from you. And I couldn't do that. I can't do that at work. I kept getting put with people who just constantly talk all the time, and I can't handle it. It's like other people some people can't fathom the idea of not just sharing every thought that they have. Abby, though, your situation sounds much worse, so if you get better in this phase to be over with, it will pass. Every time I've had an issue like this, it does get better, and it will get better, and it won't take long. It'll probably just take a couple days, or for me to just get some positive news to offset all the negative. Sometimes that's all it takes. You never know. Alright, I have a limited social battery. It impacts your life. Again, the need for manners in public and around coworkers is a must. We impact each other in significant ways. Yeah, I noticed that I was having issues with it when I started venting to someone who I normally like to kind of protect from my issues because they have their own issues to deal with. I could tell when my complaint started seeping out to my coworkers. I'm like, this is not healthy. So and then the next day I took that day off work. Do you have a chance to put in earplugs during work to zone those people out? Unfortunately, I work directly with them, so they're talking directly to me and nobody else. If I put in earplugs, it would be incredibly rude. Yeah. They just, I don't know. And some days it doesn't bother me at all. So I feel like it's more of a me thing than a them thing. Because some days it doesn't bother me. Or I can just let it roll off, you know. But for whatever reason, this week has been hard. Alright, mission 3. The bank job. The twin-bladed knife is being held inside Dolores Michaels' bank. You've researched the security system and planned a heist accordingly. Travel to Upper Syria, break into the bank, and steal the knife. Let's do the thing. Oh, I guess we already had the lengthy chapter intro. Alright, look at that sunset. For me, if someone has had a bad day or something, they could mention it, but when it goes out on other people, yeah, I don't like that. Yeah, I wish that I could help. I think it's the helplessness that is part of it. Not all of it, because, you know, I'm not really one to try to fix everybody's problem or anything.
Supposed to fester like that. Well, a little puss is all right.
But yeah, I'm just less likely to handle it other weeks. All right, let's take a look around. What are you doing over here? Happening. It says it's a hostile zone. Is it hostile zones to civilians too, or just guards? Should be curfew, I think. Alright. Sadly, my old friend can be that way, which sucks, yeah. Yeah. And, like, even being around, like, my mom is kind of like that. She just... I don't think she's negative, per se. She doesn't mean to be negative. But everything that she says, she has to say it like 3 or 4 times in different ways. Like, if I don't have anything to say, I'll just nod, or I'll say okay, or uh-huh, or, you know, just try to pretend like I'm listening, I guess. But I think she assumes that because I don't have anything to say back, that I must not understand, and so she just keeps saying the same shit over and over again, and I hate it. So she's not negative per se, but I can only handle being around her for like an hour or 2 before I start going nuts. Scar, to be honest, you can tell the truth. Just tell them that you just want to have a professional relationship, don't want to have anything to do with their personal life or anything else. It'll be hard, you'll be disliked, but it'll save you from a lot of bad situations. That's true, Scar. Unfortunately, I'm terrified of people in real life. So I doubt I'll ever have the gumption to actually create any real controversy. I just let it kill me inside.
We should rent another boat sometime soon.
No, I don't think so.
Even psychologists get tired of those who vomit negativity. Well, I think with their training, they have the ability to kind of change or alter the situation. Whereas, like, if I try to stop and I try to tell these, help these people with their situation, it's gonna interrupt my work, and I'm like, I'm at work to work. Like, I just don't really want to deal with your problems. I'm working. Like, I can't, like, I've got stuff to keep track of and stuff, and I'm like, I wish they would feel the same way. Like, you know, while you're talking to me, you're not cleaning. While you're talking to me, you're not realizing that you're slowing down my process. You're making me look bad. Like, just go to work to work. When I go to work, I leave home at home. I don't talk about shit about outside of work. I just wish that other people did too. But your boss can do something about it by having a team meeting about not sharing personal information, setting the standard or courtesy true. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I doubt that's a thing. My boss is pretty hands-off. Yeah. I remember hearing I do remember having a meeting one time where, they said something about, you know, don't spread rumors or something. And I'm like, I don't know who they're talking about spreading rumors. I don't know of anybody who'd done that, but it's like obviously trying to be like, hey, you know, you're at work. If I wanted to help out with your life situations, I would have become a goddamn psychologist. I mean, I would love to be able to say that. That's the kind of shit that I say on stream, because, you know, we're just joking and shooting the shit. But when it comes to a work environment, if you talk like that, you're going to create a real problem. You're going to create a problem where somebody's going to, you know, talk to HR about you and you could lose your job. There's real consequences for being an asshole. Alright, so this whole area is supposedly hostile because it's past curfew, I think? Alright, this was the... I think it's just some random place. What place? No, was this Yelena's place? I don't remember. Yeah, it's exhausting just having to be around people who just talk about everything except work at work.
The moral guidance of the overseers is integral to our life and society. Bone talismans, suspicious carvings, or the odd behavior of a neighbor should be reported to the Abbey of the Everyman immediately. This has been brought to you by the Upper Syria District Independent Householders Commission. Our community is our pride.
Our community is our pride. Damn. We had cocaine and hookers in here. Apparently.
I'm game if you are.
What are we doing in here? I want to burst. Yeah.
I'm thinking we need another
Super sneaky coin. Damn, what's all this stuff doing in here? Been a long time since I've been in this apartment.
Hark, there she blows. Hark, under she goes. Look sharp.
You're a terrible singer woman.
Look sharp, we're in for a ride.
Okay, well that was fun. What are you doing?
I don't feel like talking.
These people lay their thoughts, their petty wants, their murderous desires in front of me to witness. I cannot turn away.
I cannot turn away.
Luck at dice.
I shouldn't have eaten that. Now
I'm thinking of having a picnic soon on the back lawn.
Ooh, points. Not my random street coins. The red camellia is blocked off. What about the alleyway? Who just leaves coins out here? They're just like, who cares about 1 cent, 2 cents? These are the rich bitches. Just a bunch of rich bitches. Alright, we had dogs here last time. What do we got this time? Oh, no, it's locked. Oh, no, it's not locked. Not locked. Hang on a minute. I thought I remembered there being guards here. Hello? Oh, that door was just wide ass open. Okay. Abby, the news is also a source for bad vibes, bad stuff, boom boom war. That can get me real tired. Yeah, I don't even watch TV. There's nothing I can do about anything on TV, so I don't watch it. I haven't watched TV or had cable TV at my house for 10 years. I have no interest in what's going on outside of my life. The only thing that matters to me is myself and my family, pretty much. I mean, in the grand scheme of things. Here's a place where everybody got their tattoos. It's a ghost town.
Not doing that again anytime soon.
You can comment on the tattoo machine. Cool. Alright, what about back here? I guess here's a coin or two for your time. Scar, back in the day, you were a sensitive person, took everything personal, like even jokes. And then you'd notice one thing, when people wanted to share their problems with you, they do demand that you'll listen. But then they don't want to talk about something, or they're busy, they get aggressive and want you to stop. Also, for some reason, they can do that, but not you. They can say hi when they want, they can be toxic when they want, but for some reason, you had to tolerate and accept everything. So after that, I did just stop. Yeah, I guess, with, well, one of the people in particular, they had, when I first interacted with them, they were quiet as a mouse. And then the next time that I interacted with them, they would not shut up. I'm like, they came out of nowhere with it, so it kind of shocked me. So I was like, okay, maybe this is just, you know, they just need somebody to vent to. I can manage that for a day. And then I got put on them, I got put to train with them again, like the day after that, and I was like, oh no, I can't handle it. I can't do it. And it started a downward spiral at that point. So, and then I just started finding that everything was starting to get to me. Yeah, I know I share a lot on stream, but I don't share a lot with people in real life. I just assume that nobody cares. Kind of like, I would hope that people assume that I don't care. But they don't assume. They don't. They don't assume. They might assume that you do care. Alright, this was Yelena's apartment. I killed her, so what's in here now? It's all about finding your people. Yeah. I liked my job at first because I could just be by myself all the time, but they're doing a massive hiring event right now. And so we've got a lot of people coming in, and unfortunately, I do the job that everybody starts with when they start working there, because it's the one that, like, if you can handle this job, you can handle any of the rest of the jobs, basically. It's a good primer. My job is a good primer for entering that kind of work. And for the most part, I guess I never really minded training until it got to the point where I was having to train people 80% of the time, and it just got to the point I couldn't handle it anymore. Came to a hilt. Okay, Ivan Jacoby arrested for murder. So this is a newspaper that changes based on your actions in the story. I left him alive just so I could see this. We basically, well, this will tell you exactly what happened. We helped get him arrested. Karnaka reels in shock tonight as evidence emerges that Ivan Jacoby killed Eleuterio Cienfuegos. Jacoby was a rising star in local politics, holding rallies to decry the controversial practice of regraving. In his role as administrator of bridge, road, and cemetery permits, Jacoby claimed to speak for the silent, but behind the scenes, Jacoby brutally silenced voices. His dark deeds came to light when an anonymous informant presented Gazette reporters with a vial of blood belonging to Cienfuegos. The blood was discovered in Jacoby's private safe, along with notes describing how the victim was bled to death for an occult ritual. The mysterious death of Cienfuegos, a beloved family pharmacist, had long baffled the Grand Guard. A spokesperson for the Guard declined comment on the ongoing investigation, but said they encouraged citizens to contact them with any information. Aha. Crown Killer strikes again. In a passive way. Abby, that was like a 6th grade or something like that. You missed those times, except for the stress. Yeah, people, you know that age-old question: if you could go back and relive high school, would you do it? Hell no, I wouldn't. There ain't nothing back there that I want. There ain't nothing about that time that I miss. Nothing. Not a goddamn thing. No, absolutely not. Sorry. All right. What else we got? We can't just open the door. We've just got to wreck shit. Hear you. Old charm. Unnerving target. Enemies sometimes drop grenades and throw debris at their feet. Nice. Perfect for when I'm just trying to make it from A to B. I keep getting these rewire tools. Well, I guess I did see one alarm that I could have reframed or rewired, I guess. All right.
Get your Gazette for the news of the day.
Yeah, Crown Killer strikes again indeed. Abby, you like being the king one day and then just a random dude the other. Stuff was so random for you, was it really?
Jacoby accused of murder. Gazette reporter exposes politician's brutal secret.
Rosie, so does the outsider actually die in this? Depends. Depends on your actions. You do have control over some things in the game. But the name of the game kind of gives it away.
I always get these shifts.
But it doesn't have to be that way.
This is the worst assignment.
Abby, you were in class with weird people, to say the very least. But you liked them. They were fun. They never lost their childhood spirit. Yeah. You felt like they were the same people in 1st grade and 6th grade. Gotcha. We were all kings or queens once a month or more. We were like 28? Wait, 28? Are you talking about 18? I'm assuming that's a typo. So, this is where your skiff would have taken you had you gone this way. Oh. Hello? Did I find this in my other playthrough? I think I did. Or in the previous chapter, I should say. Oh. Ooh. Shinies. Oh, 28 people. Oh, I see. We were like 28 people, like ages 11 to 12, I see. Like in school. I wasn't sure if you were talking about you had that many friends, or that was like the class size. Because that's about what our class sizes were. Teresia Cienfuegos' petition. So we know Cienfuegos was the guy who died, and Ivan Jacoby arrested for his murder. Defend merchants. Donate to the cause. We, the undersigned, protest the grave injustices wrought by Dolores Michaels and associates upon reputable establishments such as East Cienfuegos Pharmacy. These immoral and venal practices must cease, and Michaels Bank must make full restitution for all seized property to the estate of Velotario Cienfuegos and the other abused enterprises. Signatures: Lady Beryl Coddington, Valeria Lamarisma, Borrelia Silverstone, Dr. Winston Dunhill, and Miss Flora Brown. Signatures. Sign the petition? Hell yeah, I'm signing the petition. You'll know me. Billy Lurk. It was me. Ah, the class size. Yeah, that makes sense. I was gonna say, I don't think I've had 30 friends across the board like in my whole life. Like IRL friends, anyway. I think I have more online friends than non-online friends. Just up the coin. Right. We found Teresa's apartment. Signed the petition. I don't think that does anything in the game aside from just let people know that it was me, I was here kind of thing. Hey, there she is. There's Cienfuegos' wife.
By the outsider. The bank sent you, didn't they? Well, sorry to disappoint you, but I've got nothing left. You can't bleed whale oil from a bone. Tell your trustees that.
I'm not from the bank. I saw that your father's pharmacy closed. Do you know where else I can find laudanum?
Yes, the auction house. My father used to distill laudanum by hand from a secret family recipe. Poppy tincture, he called it. Better than factory-made. But the bank's selling that along with all of his other worldly possessions. They took everything we had.
I'm sorry for your loss. The newspaper says Ivan Jacobi murdered him.
His body was completely drained of blood when the Grand Guard found him. I've no idea why anyone would want to hurt Father. Anyway, the auction's today. You better hurry. And wear a hat or something. The guards won't let you in looking like that.
What are you trying to say? Sorry, I'm just here to read through your stuff. I hope you don't mind.
I've only had a boat of my own. That's the life.
That's the life. So there's an auction happening, and there's an achievement in this game to win the auction as someone else, so you need to use your semblance power properly in order to get this laudanum. Now, we're not going to be using the laudanum to knock everybody out because that would just ruin all the fun and potentially all the dialogue.
Made a dog's breakfast out of the whole thing. And who's got to clean it up? Me, of course, as always.
Got the black market down here as well. Alright, black market. Sorry. Somebody robbed you. How could this have happened?
Greetings. I provide only the finest service with absolute discretion.
Rosie, how many megawatts can a whale population sustain anyway?
What would
I don't know.
become without its black market? Even districts like Upper Syria. Some are armed to the teeth.
Abby, the only thing you don't miss from the so-called childhood spirit we had before the teenage years was the scissor throwing. Never understood why they did that. Like, I expected getting an eye patch every time someone picked up a scissor. Oh, wow. Yeah, that definitely wasn't something that I experienced. Where did I get 2,000 coins suddenly? 2,000? Hmm. 500, hold on. You had to allow black market shops to sell grenades before...
I changed the security system. Don't worry. Everything's perfectly safe and under control now.
Reduce the noise produced? I don't care about that, do I? Extend the radius of sticking in grenades? Why do I have to enable black market shops to sell them before I can do that? I guess I have to be able to do that in order to get their blueprints? 3 used spring razors and hook mines can make a brand new hook mine. I haven't even used a single one. Alright, I'll get the $500 one here.
I'm certain you'll be satisfied.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to get anything that doesn't give me an immediate benefit. Wait, I think I need a certain amount of money in order to win the auction. Shit. I might have just fucked it up. Whatever.
I hope you'll think of me again.
I feel like you made it at the madhouse instead of the school. Yeah. Fix the security system, you say? What do you mean you fixed the security system? Hold on. Let me see what you mean. Oh, no, I can't get in as a little ratty man anymore. Right? Can't get in through that way. Let's see. I think this is the one that makes it to where you need to go through the alleyways and click a super secret hidden button to open it up. Rags to riches to rags. Overheard at the Spectre Club someone quite drunk bragging loudly, when I first came to Karnaca, I only had 315 coin to my name, and today I opened my own lockbox at the bank. 3 cocktails later, it was revealed that said lockbox is next to some journalists and contains a precious gemstone. Get me that gem. Okay? Quiet as a mouse. Meryl Jennett has an appointment with the director of the bank tonight. She plans to store her most precious belongings there, one of which is an infamous address book. We need you to copy down page 125 without raising suspicion. That means no getting caught and no harming bank personnel. Yeah, we're obviously not gonna do that. The Art Connoisseur, an exquisite painting by Duca Bell himself, is currently locked up on a delivery boat in Upper Syria. Such a masterpiece deserves to be cherished by someone who can fully appreciate its worth, not bought or sold or traded away for a few lousy bone charms. I'm offering a substantial reward to whoever steals it for me. Look at that terrible piece of art. Alright. Pickpocket's delight. Quick errand for the talented pickpocket. There's an elite guard stationed on Cadmus Abel Plaza here in Upper Syria. He has a note attached to his belt that he's planning to deliver tonight. Do me a favor and steal the note without him or anyone else noticing. If they catch you, you ain't getting paid. Okay. So this game's like, okay, you've been relatively unhinged the whole playthrough. Now let's create some interesting things, interesting situations that make you have to slow down and really think. Which is a terrible thing, because I don't want to have to think. No think. Only massacred. Huh. So this leads. Very good to know. Now I can use common items as ammunition. Not harming the bank personnel. I don't know if using the laudanum will count as harming the bank personnel. I think I'll be able to know if the contract fails. I think you'll see that it fails immediately. I mean, if it's going to succeed or fail, I guess. Don't remember the exact details. Alright, we got the sneaky running abilities. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. It's out of my reach. That's cool. Did you see? You could see the shadow of the displace marker. I never noticed that before. I might have to be ready to. An auction at night? Oh wait.
The Cienfuegos lot looks promising. That wild painting, striking. Mother would love it.
Where do we get Brother Cardoza? No, I think we hear about the auction here, but the auction isn't actually until next time. I think.
It's impossible to get good help these days.
I can't go in there looking like this. I need to find another face.
But then again, I have such a twingy back.
This is the auction. A nighttime auction? Where is Brother Cardoza? There must be something I'm forgetting here.
Hurry up! The longer we stay here, the better our odds are of getting caught. Be my guest. Oh, sorry, Sal. I know you've got it under control. I'm just worried about those guards we saw earlier. No amount of coin is worth going to Balmet prison. Let's get in and get out fast, okay? That's the plan.
Another day like yesterday? I think I'll give it up for good.
Oh wow, look, a hovering piece of copper wire. Amazing. Stop it. Come on, get.
Get through this shift, then I can go and have a mug of something at the pub and feel a little like myself again.
Delivery boat key. Crank. Is that what I need? Lower the water. What does it do? I need a crank. Yeah, bone charm probably in there. Right. This is still here. The guy is still here? Is this a different guy? Ah, super sneaky. Agile recovery. Recover from falls faster? Yes, please. He's wearing different clothes. I don't know if that's the same guy that we saved in the last playthrough. He doesn't look like him. Have a good nap. What about over here? Thing over here? No.
Mr. George says he'll give me a bonus if I sell out of this issue.
That sure reeks. I gotta get a spare uniform.
Alright, let's go this way. Meet me at the cliffs. Eleni, meet me over at the Dead Man's Bluff. I saw an old pocket watch there yesterday. Bet it's worth hefty coin. It's dangling in a tricky spot though. Won't be easy to reach. Help me fetch it and we can split the coin. It'll feel right nice to have a jingling pocket when I take my bank key to Marco later. Let's see him call me a useless buffoon when I'm rolling in coin. Annabelle. Clockwork Sentinels. Owner's Manual. They're called Sentinels now. Your Clockwork Sentinels are marvels of Kirin Jindosh's ingenuity, but malfunctions may occur. Please read the information below carefully to avoid potential fatalities. Clockwork Sentinels are protected by armored ceramic plates. If an attacker destroys these, then nothing protects the vulnerable mechanisms underneath from damage. If something knocks off a Sentinel's head, run away immediately. The Sentinel will attack anyone it can, ally or not. It will spare no one, not even you. Sentinels have a small panel that allow them to be rewired. Rewiring inverts each Sentinel's perception of danger, turning friends into foes and enemies into allies. You are in extreme danger should this occur. Please keep these instructions in mind when confronted with the malfunctioning Sentinels. They could save your life. Remember, your best option when attacked is always to flee and summon trained Grand Guards to handle the situation. Jindosh, he's not a genius anymore. Yeah, and that's funny because this is after the effects, this is after the events of Dishonored 2, so they're assuming, I don't think they're assuming that Jindosh is still a genius. Ugh. But I don't think it's too much longer after that. I'm not sure exactly what time this game takes place after Dishonored 2. But it's funny because they called them Clockwork Soldiers in Dishonored 2, but in this one they called them Clockwork Sentinels. And I'm like, does that mean that they changed them or enhanced them or something? I'm kind of curious about that.
Just gone. Taken right from under their noses. Idiots.
Idiots. You know what I miss? I miss my shadow kill. My shadow kill ability.
Told them he was too skinny. Told them he wouldn't last a day. Ah, poor kid. Why do I always have to be right?
Why do I always have to be right? Alright, I gotta steal the painting, but I need to get the key. I don't know where the key is. This is where the bank is. I've got to pickpocket the guard's note without being detected. Now, I'm supposed to not kill anybody on here. Does that mean in the whole area or just at the bank? You receive your stipend at the end of the mission. How do I know if I failed it? No harming bank personnel. Get out. Can't make me. Hello. The kid smoking a cigarette? Just opening up windows for future teleport use. You never know when they'll come in handy. Does this not lead anymore? Guess it doesn't need to, huh? Okay. I see an open window. Hello? Is this where I was earlier? Seems if I missed this. Ooh, nice. Grenades? Damn! Oh, okay, I know where I am now. I forgot about that place up there. So much to explore! I don't remember where I get the key to this. It said something about a pocket watch. Was it here and I just didn't notice it? I need a crank for this. I feel like I need a crank for this. So it's dangling in a weird spot. Oh, maybe it's... Maybe it's... There we go. Just teleport in here. Regarding the Duke's portrait, look, Cyrus, I don't know what to say. I won't apologize for your own high expectations. I've had the picture authenticated by at least 3 discrete experts. Its provenance was traced back to the Grand Palace. The brushstrokes, color palette, and quality of the materials are consistent with his other works. Even the sample of paint you provided includes traces of white leaf tobacco. All of this points to the portrait in your possession being the original work of Duke Luca Abel. Yes, there are a handful of paintings on the market, apparently by the Duke as well, that are technically proficient. This isn't one of them. We've been friends for years. How many works of art have we bought and sold together? That you would question my judgment over this is frankly ridiculous. Don't blame your buyer's remorse on me. Yours, Mafalda. What a brilliant, beautiful painting. Clearly a talented artist. It's so funny. It's a real painting by Duke Luca Abel. Alright. New bone charm. New black one. Third eye. Gain an extra target marker when using Displace and Foresight. I don't really care about that, but I don't really care about drop assassination health either, so might as well. I don't need no stinking key. All I need is Foresight and Displace. Unfortunately, now I can't get out. Oh, wait, the key is in here? Where? It says there's a key somewhere? Hold on. Let me do this first. Oh, the key was on the... What? It's what? Oh, yeah, okay. It's on the dead body underneath here. I didn't see it. I just figured I'd use Foresight and Displace. It works out. More than one way to do it. I like that there's more than one way to take care of that. Blocked again. Even. I can't attend the auction. I want to attend the auction as Brother Cordoza, but I don't remember how to do that.
There's death in their eyes. These creatures burned alive to light the world.
So I remember there being something super secret to interact with in order to get to the thing. I need the wrench, that's right. So this, okay, so you can't use this in the last chapter because you don't need it until this chapter. That's why it was blocked. I just vaguely remembered it. The two chapters being located on the same map makes everything look similar. We already read that. Ivan Jacoby arrested for murder. Hello? Housekeeping. Nothing. How rude. Oh shit. Somebody hung themselves in here. What?
What else was Jacoby hiding here? Silvergraphs? Letters? Could be anything.
You still can, stranger. Kill her! I can't stand it.
Sorry, couldn't hear anything you said while you were dying. So last time we were here, this was Jacoby's restaurant. Not restaurant, his house. He's still alive. There he is. Nope. He was implicated for murder and decided to commit suicide instead. Cleaning job. Ellie and Juliet, go to Jacoby's office and attend to this mess. Make sure we won't experience any more disturbances in the future. DM. What's this for? Curious contraption. He died next to it. Maybe he thinks he would go to the void that way? I don't remember the deal behind the curious contraption. Safe is emptied out. Ivan's last letter. My devoted Winstead. If you're reading this, I've passed on to the other side. My negligence gave the outsider's enemies the key to our most sacred treasure. I failed him. Failed him and failed my eyeless comrades. My life has no purpose now. George destroyed my lofty ambitions with his headlines. Soon the Grand Guard will arrest me for murder. Better to face the void's wrath now and forever on my own terms. I must look into its cold, eternal darkness and ask forgiveness. Thank you for your years of faithful service. You've been my closest confidant, dear to me as a brother. I'll hang myself so you won't have to clean up a bloody mess. Bury me in the gray cashmere suit and do what you will with the rest of my belongings. None of it matters now. Ivan Jacoby. So this is the last words of our dear Ivan Jacoby, or you can just kill him yourself if you'd like. What if I decide to make a bloody mess out of you after all? I can't do that? No bloody mess to clean up. Damn. Sad times. Alright, I gotta go towards the bank to get the wrench then. Anything else out here? No? Mr. Jacoby? Okay. Charm nearby. Oh, yeah. It's down here where the shopkeeper is. Yeah, I need the wrench to do that, and the wrench, I think, is down in the... The wrench is down near where the bank is.
The rich are always the worst thieves.
I know I remember being able to get in here a different way. Hang on a second.
Wouldn't miss that. Not this time.
We should rent another boat sometime soon.
Sure.
Oh, it hurts more. My feet. What would you say to someone?
The impertinence! No one says no to me. Not if they expect to be paid, that's for certain.
No one says no to me. Is to get out of sticky situations next time. How do I get to...
Minimum bid is fixed at 280 coins. Our final lot on the block today comes from the Cienfuegos pharmacy. That's right, the entire store inventory. You'll get everything from syringes to poppy tincture with plenty of useful items in between. And ladies and gentlemen, look at this magnificent original painting signed by Eleuterio Cienfuegos himself. Who knew that our late, lamented pharmacist had so many talents?
There's a couple things to steal there. We're gonna wait until we can, I think, come back as Brother Cardoza. Alright, let's get these... Let's get these side quests done here.
Someone there? Oh. I'll have a look around.
I didn't think they'd see. Up there.
I do think dumps should get extra rations.
Damn it. Didn't hit the right buttons in time. Oh, there's no windows here. Okay. Oh!
You're not supposed to be.
God damn it! Trying to look at something, trying to figure it out. Thank you for the alert, DA. I thought there was a way through here. Just through that way? Oh, I thought that was a window. Okay, well, I'll go the long way then. Thanks for breaking my fall. Appreciate that. Oh, that's right. They sell the
Always a
poppy
pleasure to
tincture
serve you.
here too, don't they?
Someone looks armed and dangerous.
Brutally
Perhaps next
beautiful.
time you'll spot something you like.
Agree. It worked out. I was wondering whether or not I was gonna just fall to my death because maybe he was outside of my reach. That was a possibility. But anyway, I guess he's out of my way for later. We'll go the long way around. Read that. We read that. Last time I was here, I took out a guard and I took out the paper boy. Nobody else.
I spied a lass from Bristol. 'Twas good I had my pistol, and I met.
Shh. Nobody likes your singing, bro. You're fine. This is the controller that has the messed up run button, so. Hold out. Oh shit. Now is this controller gonna start doing that? I thought it was only the other controller. Keep singing when getting pulled down. Yeah, he's just that masterful.
Bloodflies never stay caged for long. Serves her right.
Oh, did she end up... Controller, what are you doing? My controller is bugging out. What is your problem? I really, 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 really need a new controller. It might be low on battery. I don't know. We'll see. All of my controllers are falling apart. So yeah, I killed her last time, but she had blood flies in the basement. So what happened to them? How these new coins get here? I have questions. I thought I got rid of the blood flies. The husk is back. I know I looted it last time. Huh. What the hell? Alright, I guess we're going bloodfly hunting. Alright, let's go. They only recorded one line of getting hurt by blood flies for for Billy Lurk. Just kept saying the same shit. What the? What? I'm stuck. That work? Oh my god, I'm stuck. The fuck? There. You done? Alright, I gotta look around. I swear I got rid of the blood flies. What's that? Pouch? My blood amber. You. Any of these others dropping? Ah. That's why they were attacking me up there. I want that whalebone. I don't have the ability to craft bone charms, but it shows up in the place like there is an ability to. But I don't think there is.
Anyone here? Show yourself.
Alright, he called the rest of the guards, it's fine. What is a quick load on PC? F9? Alright. Might have to do some of that. Says no harming bank personnel. I don't think that says anything about not harming guards. Lead guard to play. If they catch you, you ain't getting paid. All right, let's go do the pickpocket. Note. Ah, that guy. Oh! He climbed the thing! What?
That's what.
He climbed the wall!
Worse than nothing.
You're not allowed to climb the wall. Why did he take the stairs? Yeah, it's F9.
Here in the last 5 years than in all the years of my life before that.
Gosh, Necro gonna tell me, hey, they made me that job offer I was talking about, and leaves out the information that I care about. Oh, come on, out with it. Don't keep me waiting. I'm pretty good at using the F5 for the quick save, but the quick load is important with these games too. Right, so that's the other way through there. I know there's more guards that way, I'm just kind of nickel and diming him here. Alright, I need to do the pickpocket real quick and get creative with this. Okay. Give it to me. So this guy's apartment is locked off now. Yep. Gosh, God damn it. Sure, game. Let's make this take as long as humanly fucking possible.
Good evening, Michael's deposited loan. I'm here to make a withdrawal.
Residents of Upper Syria District are urged to maintain orderly and well-appointed facades to their homes and shops, and to report any vagrant, beggar, or vandal in the area to the Grand Guard for removal. The commerce and cleanliness of our district is dependent on your participation and your diligence. This has been brought to you by the Upper Syria District Independent Householders Commission. Our community is our call.
Alright, sorry, I was messaging there. Nobody will miss you here, Mr. Elite Guard Man. Made it to the bank. Alright, let me check the status of our contracts. What? Why? If they catch you, you're not getting paid? What do you mean I didn't get paid? What? Hold on. No. Quick save. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. Alright guys, let me look at something real quick. Alright, it still says green. Alright, so I need to get in and out of there quickly to do that. Guys, something has just come up and I've got to go. It's okay, everything is fine, don't worry about it, there's no problem. But I do want to go, I've got to send some messages. I've got to coordinate some things. I'm gonna head back here to the main menu. We're gonna go ahead and raid out. Sorry for the weird stream today. Did I go to the wrong stream? There we go, I'm here. Nothing is wrong, everything is fine. In fact, everything might have just got a little bit better, but I just need to coordinate some things. I'll let you guys know what's up. Today is a work day for me, so you probably won't hear from me much in terms of... Probably won't hear from me in terms of like what's going on. I'll probably have an update for you guys tomorrow. Let's go find somebody to raid. I think I'm gonna send you guys over to Gary. Gary is currently doing his first playthrough of The Quarry, also known as off-the-shelf reviews. I want to see what he thinks about the game so far, so I'd like to see what's going on there. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate it. Schiller, Casper, Sunshine Soda, Abby, if you're still here. I'm gonna give you guys some raid messages to come over with. I'm not sure how much longer he'll be streaming. The Hag of Hackett's Quarry. Say that 5 times fast, right? Exactly. Alright, let's go over and say hello to Gary. Let me see. It's about 4 hours in. Oh, hold on. The Hag of Marbles Quarry. Actually, Rod's over there, interestingly enough. He's getting ready to do a round of marbles. I don't know if that means he's getting ready to end or not, but that's where I'm gonna go. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I will keep in touch via Discord and let you guys know what's going on tomorrow. I want to see what he thinks so far about the quarry, though. He's also getting ready to play marbles, so go in there and get your marble in his race. I will be back tomorrow at 8:30 a.m. Eastern with more Dishonored Death at the Outsider. We will try to finish Mission 3. I don't know if it's possible. We're not quite halfway through Mission 3. We're probably maybe a quarter of the way through, if even that, of Mission 3, so we've got a lot to go. But we'll go from there, and we'll pick it up tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day, guys. We will see you next time. Bye!
All right. All right, let's start that 60-second countdown timer. Guys, if you've never played marbles before, it's super easy. All you need to do... Oh, wow! Lucinda! Can I pause this? Can I pause the race? Can I pause it? I don't know if I can pause it. Raiders! Welcome on in. We're about to have a game of marbles. We're ending the stream after this race.